Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for a free comic book day review. And for this free comic book day review, as you can see here, I do happen to have a signature on it. Why? Because Tom Taylor ended up coming to the comic store that I mainly go to collect my comics. But nonetheless, I am still going to go ahead and give this free comic book day comic a review. So jumping into first things first, does this comic cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In some essence it does, but it's not very strong in its appearance, and I think it would have been something that sort of worked better if they did something with the cover to show sort of like a bit of a transitioning scene as you sort of see within the actual story and within this free comic books day story. And I think that would have been better to use for the front cover and as to how the story is being approached, to which I give the cover a 6 out of 10. Now it's time to have a look at the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end. And also the characters we meet, and also what's happening in the story with them. So as the story begins, we end up catching up with a list of characters. And some of the characters that we meet here are Paco, Gracie, and also Justin. And we learned that one of these characters actually has a fairy, but we don't know the fairy's name. Jumping into the middle of this particular story, we get to see a little bit more in regards to these characters. And I guess the idea of the story is sort of like to make them look or appear like the Lost Boys. In this case, it's the Lost Children. And last but not least, towards the end of the story, to which we see that the fairy decides to take them to Neverland. So, of course, it is a different take on Peter Pan and the world of Peter Pan. So for the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story. First things first, do we get anything in the story that addresses or shows the area of time? No, we don't. Next is the location. Well, we don't get to see where the main location is, but we do get to see the location that we go to, being Neverland. The cast of characters who I mainly managed to pick up in the story were Paco, Gracie, and Justin, and their parts in the story, to which I give the story an overall rating of a 6.5 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.